Right, today I'm going to be making a Partscaster Strat. I've got this shell pink Strat body that I've recently just acquired, which I'm kind of digging. I've got a few different pick guards knocking about in my stash, and I've come across this HSS one. I believe these pickups were out of a I'm sure it was an Affinity, about 2007, so I'm going to go with that. For anybody who wants to sort of make a Partscaster or is getting into sort of just starting to mod guitars, you can buy preloaded pick guards quite easily, places like eBay. You can get cheap budget ones, or you can get, you know, genuine Fender ones and things like that. But yeah, these are a lot less hassle. Pots in these ain't the best, but for what I'm doing today, they'll be fine. I can always upgrade the electrics later down the line. You can change the 5-way selector switch, change the pots, put new pickups in and whatever. But for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to go with this. I may do more to this later down the line. I actually quite like the idea of having a mint green pickguard on it. I don't know, or anybody else got any ideas? A tortoise pickguard? I have got one, but it's only an SSS. I ain't got a humbucker, and I'm really not going to mess around cutting out today. But yeah, let me know colour coordination, what you think we should do to this. But anyway, moving on. I've got a Squire bullet neck. This is a craft in Indonesia. This is a 2007. It's got the tuners on. Again, you can pick Strat necks up quite easily on eBay for not a lot of money. This has got a rosewood fingerboard, perloid dot inlays. It is in good nick. But it's got the smaller headstock. Alright, so next up we got the tremolo. It's got a cutaway block, not the full thickness. That comes with a claw, springs and all the fittings to fit that in. Then we got the neck plate, input jack. This is a Switchcraft input jack, so quite a decent one. That's probably all the parts really you need for a Strat. So the only wiring you got really do on a Strat, if you buy these preloaded ones, is a grounding point which goes through the body and then solders onto the claw for the tremolo system, and then there's another wire that comes off which has got a hot and a ground that goes to the input jack. So that's basically pretty much all the wiring you've got to do to it. So I think what I'll do now is I'll fit the tremolo. I'll do all the work I need to do on the front, get all that fitted, then I'll flip it over and I'll do the back. So yeah, I'll put the tremolo block in place just on the front. So when screwing these tremolos in, if you don't want to use it as an actual tremolo, don't screw the screws all the way down, else the tremolo will tilt up. Just leave it so it's sort of flat to the block. That's what I'm going to be doing on this one. Alright, so that's the tremolo bridge piece on. I'm going to put the pickguard on now. I'm going to feed the grounding wire through, there's a little hole in the body there, just through to the spring cavity. Make sure you pull it all the way through. So that's out the way. And then the wire that's going to go to the input jack, there's a little hole just in this cavity just there. Put that through into the cavity for the input jack. And then what I'm going to do now is remove the claw that's stuck to the magnet, and I'm going to just put a couple of screws in this just so it stays out of the way. I may need to put some new holes in for the pickguard. When you change the pickguard, they're not always the same locations, the actual holes, so you may need to drill some more holes, but that ain't a problem. Right, that'll do. That's on for now. So my next job is going to be soldering the input jack in. So you've got two wires. Let me zoom you in a little bit. You've got the braided wire, which is the ground, and a white wire, which is the hot. So on a Strat input jack, you've got two connectors. This one and that one. This one is connected to that collar, which is the ground. This one joins to that, which is your hot. So yeah, if you want to know what your hot is, it's always the one that joins onto that. So where are we going to go first? So I'll put the ground in first. So I'm just going to feed it through. So hopefully you can see this well. So I'm going to put a bit of heat to the back of it. Once it's heated up, I'm going to just feed the solder through to get a nice neat blob. There you go, that's that one done. And the same again with the hot. Right, so that can be screwed in now. So that's the wiring done. And that side, let me flip it over. And then I need to put, zoom out for this bit. Right, so flipped over. Now we need to put the claw in. This is the bit we need to solder the ground to. So there's two holes just inside the body there, and that's what these screw into. I'll just put them part way in for now, and then we'll adjust it later when we put the strings on. There we go, it's soldered. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put the springs on. I'll zip it back out a bit. One. Should go in the middle one now. Right, let's get that middle one in. And get the other one on. Okay. So that's that on. We'll leave that for now. We might have to tweak this a little bit later. So I guess the next thing is to get the neck on. Okay, so I've got my 4 screws and a neck plate. So hopefully this will be a good fit. Okay. I might loosen these screws off just so it moves with the neck a bit. Because the pick guard might be in the way a little bit around the neck pocket. So just enough so it gets a bit of play. Okay. grab this with my hand. So this is sort of a job I need to do in my lap. Okay, so neck is on, pickguard's on, tremolo's on. I think what I'll do now is put a set of strings on it, then adjust the action truss rod, and then I'll check all the electrics. I won't show you fitting strings and setting the action and all that, because I've done it in videos before, so for this video I'm going to skip that. But if you want to see how to adjust action and truss rods and things like that, I'll put a link up some videos I've done before. So right, next thing, strings. Okay, so it's the following day. I put this all together yesterday. Just after I finished the video, I set all the action, truss rod, intonation, did all that, so it's all set up, good to go. Adjusted the pickups. There was a couple of holes around the pickguard that I had to drill extra, just put the screws in, so that's all on now. I've put the back plate on, and it's all strung up, tuned up, and it's playing nice. So I'll give you a little close up of the shell pink Partscaster. So if you're looking to make something like this yourself, you know, it's quite a simple guitar to put together. That was well designed by Leo Fender, the old Stratocaster back in the 50s. So you can get various different necks. You get maple necks, you get the large headstock, or not even Strat. You could stick something else on this as long as the neck pocket's pretty much similar. You can again go for different colour bodies, different pickup configurations, different tremolos. There's so much you can do with these. They're good guitars. But yeah, I was quite digging the shell pink. It's a real man's colour. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I quite like it. So yeah, I went for the HSS setup, just so it gives it a bit of meat on that bridge pickup with a five-way selector switch. The tremolo's been sort of locked down to the body, so that ain't going nowhere. But yeah, hope you've been digging the video so far. So what I'll do now is I'll plug it in and I'll play it to a backing track through the 5 different positions. So you got the neck, in between the neck and the middle, then you got the middle, then you got in phase between the middle and the bridge, and then that bridge humbucker on its own. But yeah, so next thing, plug her in, see if she kicks ass. So there you go, that was the Partscaster Strat build. Let me know what you think to it. If you enjoyed watching the video of the guitar being put together, various Squire parts on this particular model. But yeah, let me know what you think it sounded like, whether you like the neck, middle, bridge, or the two phase positions. Leave your comments below, and what do you think to the colour? If you get any ideas of things I should do to this in the future, maybe put a different pickup configuration in, different pick guard, maybe a different neck. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, The Meat Manifesto. I do plenty of review demos and mod videos and all sorts. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, The Meat Manifesto. I'll put plenty of content up on there. And that'll probably do it for today. So, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Peace.